because you may not know it, Jackson's off track. We need to get Jackson back on track. All shoulders to the plow. Now we got a big election coming up on May 5th. Democratic primary, we got so many I ran out of fingers. I can't even count them on two fingers. But that's all right. This is a democratic process. Anybody can run. But only one person can win. So what we want you to do is, I don't know whether any Bible readers in here, but I want you to strap on your arm. We're in a battle, and we got to make sure that we're prepared to get out there and fight. Now, I don't mean no physical fight, but I mean a fight of minds. I mean a fight of energy. I mean a fight of boots on the ground, and that's where you come in.
All right.
You are Harvey's army. You are boots on the ground. Too many folks in there, I'm confused. That's all right. If they're confused, part of your job is to unconfuse them, if that's a word. We need to make sure that they understand that there's only one person in this race with the experience and with the know-how to govern this city to get Jackson back on track, and that's Harvey Johnson. That those seeds that are coming up to fruit now were planted by Harvey Johnson. Now, people like to talk about downtown. We're talking about the convention center. That's a great deal. We're talking about the King Edward. That's a great deal. We can talk about the train station. We can talk about Ferry Street. All those seeds were planted. But we planted seeds out in the community. How many of you up here from Presidential Hill? Raise your hand. All right, before Harvey Johnson was mayor, it used to be heck getting in and out of Presidential Hills because you didn't have that traffic signal at John F. Kennedy Boulevard at 49. That came there during my administration. So did the traffic signal at Eminence Road and Baylor Avenue.
Yes, sir.
So did the traffic signal at Hanging Moss in Tacoma. All of these things are to make Jackson safe, to make you safe in your communities. That Harvey Johnson planted those seeds. When we're talking about Sidewell Road in South Jackson, or when we're talking about County Line Road in Tougaloo, all of those seeds were planted. Brown Street, Tougaloo, planted by Harvey Johnson. Right. Those seeds were planted. People need to understand that because sometimes, I know y'all ain't forgot, but sometimes people forget what happened some 12 long years ago. But I was in office for 8 years. People complain about the streets. They're raggedy now, but guess what? When I was there, we paved 190 miles of streets here in the city of Jackson. That's enough street paving to take you from here to Meridian and back. We did that in 8 years. We spent $8 million paving streets. Now, I can't speak for what has happened over the last 4 years. I wasn't there. I wasn't in charge. But I tell you what, when I was in charge, we paved streets here in the city of Jackson, and we're going to pave streets again here in the city of Jackson. I want to tell you that we're going to make sure that Jackson is back on track. But again, we need your help to do it. We need to make sure that we have boots on the ground and we have people who are representing us in this war, in this battle, that are prepared. So I want you to prepare yourself. I want you to understand what the message is. I want you to understand, if you have any questions, check with this man right here. He's going to be able to give you the answer to those questions. Because people are going to have questions as you interact with them. And we need to make sure that we're on message. And the message is that we're going to put Jackson back on track. All right. Somebody said, and I don't know who it was, that the message ought to be, bring Harvey back. Whatever the message is, I want you to take it out there and take it to the people because this is going to be a grassroots race. Now, folks are talking about a lot of money, spending a lot of money, raising a lot of money. It's people. It's votes. I mean, people get discouraged because they used to, before the city took them down, to go to a corner and see a lot of street signs on that corner and say, well, you know, that person with all those yard signs must have those many voters. Not so. Signs don't vote. People vote. And you need to interact with the people. And that's what we want. We want people. We want voters. We want to win this race. We want to, what? Put Jackson.